What is time management? You can see that the image we saw, you saw that the woman was on a ladder trying to manage the time. So you can see she's trying to push the hour hand and on the ladder trying to manage the time. Technically, that is what they are doing there. But experts tell us that we do not manage time. They say it's a misnomer. A misnomer means wrong naming, something that is not correct. And that time management is a misnomer because we manage the events in our lives with reference to time. In other words, if you want something to happen in your life, you will have to fix a time or a date, and then you let it happen. So the events and the incidences and the conditions and other things that take place in our lives are the things that we have to manage and not time. Hallelujah. So time, for example, we know it's like 24 hours a day. It's just one. It doesn't stop. And it doesn't also wait for man. It's always going. But what we do within the time that we have at our disposal is what we have to manage. And then number two, we say time management is the process of organizing and planning how to allocate your time between different tasks and activities. So as we are here now, between, let's say, 7 and 8, it's time. But what are we doing? We are learning. We are putting certain knowledge into perspective. We are grasping certain ideas, possibly, to run with. So within this time, or within this period, we are putting an action to achieve something. It also allows you to work smarter when we manage the time, or we manage the event within time, so that you are not working harder, but you are working smarter, leading to greater productivity and reduced stress. So when we plan our time, we plan the events and activities within our life, we are able to not work harder, because sometimes we'll get to the next slide or two, we have to do the right things at the right time. And that is what we call prioritization. So if probably we are using a lot of time doing something that is not prior, or something that is not so important, or something that is not so urgent, or according to the priority matrix, it falls within an area where you can defer or delegate, then we have to look at what our time is going into. So working smarter means you prioritize. Hallelujah.